2024. Let me put this down for a second while I grab a notebook here. This is my good life meditation, an exercise that I do each and every day, a little bit after waking up, to remember my life objectives and principles, those which are outlined in my book, Going Alone. I also use this time to think about the last 24 hours and how I did with the challenges and the opportunities that I met. I plan for the coming day, forecasting the challenges and opportunities that I might meet today, and I ready myself for death. So let's get started. Oh, and a disclaimer: if you're here for Japan-related content, welcome new subscribers, all of you. This is not a Japan-related video, other than the fact that that's Japan happening behind me, and I try to choose a place to do this that is either innocuous to the Japanese people. I won't be intruding upon them, or if I am amongst them, I'll do it in a place in such a way that you can't see them, that they can't be on videotape. Like if I do this at Lawson Station, it would be a vertical frame with just all of me in there. So here we go. Yesterday and last night, let's see, I do this exercise, like I said, to remember my life objectives and principles, to go over the last 24 hours, to plan for the coming day, to ready myself for death. This is all in accordance with the Good Life Creed outlined in my book, Going Alone. So let's talk about how the day's gone so far. It's about 6:15 a.m. I was up at 4 a.m. I was usually do from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. I do all of my engagement work, catching up on YouTube comments and comments across all of social media. But Ollie wasn't feeling well, and he wanted to come out here to the park and go for a walk. So I took him out, and that took me until about 5:30, about 5:40. So most of my normal engagement time was consumed taking care of Ollie. By the time I got back, it was time to head out for my walk, which I began at 5 a.m. I got to Lawson Station on the south side of Kusanagi at around 5:15 or 5:20-ish, 25, and I proceeded to complete my engagement work there. I also did my my weekly post to my Patreon supporters. Thank you, all of you Patreon supporters. You can join my Patreon for free. It doesn't cost anything, and a real big bonus of that is you get free digital access to all of my books, including my journals. So thank you, Patreon supporters. I do sincerely greatly appreciate your support. Then headed on home. I'm back here in Yara Koen. This is our neighborhood park. This is where our community festival takes place every year. And let's go over it. I'm going to do the Good Life meditation before I head down and join my wife for another dog walk and a breakfast and start our day in earnest. Challenges and opportunities. I actually took notes yesterday. I would like to say that there were absolutely, and I would not like to say, I will say, in all earnest, there were no challenges yesterday. I didn't feel challenged on any front in terms of physical or mental. It was like a vacation day. In fact, I made that a noted thing. Vacation day. It's a thing. You know how when you go on vacation and if you have a 2-week vacation, 1 or 2 of those vacation days is just a sweet spot day. Nothing goes wrong. You wake up, the sun is shining, you go down and the buffet is just right. The eggs are scrambled just so. The bacon is just where you like it in terms of the crispiness scale. The toast comes out perfect. They got the right marmalade, the flavor that you like so much. And then you go out and you have a day, and one activity after another, just bang, 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 they go in that succession. That's what yesterday was like. Unplanned, undeliberated. I was on my guard all day long, as I always am, right? By virtue of this meditation. I'm always on my guard for the challenges, but none of them happened. So it was a lucky day. So yeah, it's a thing. Sometimes you get a vacation day. Oh, and I did discover, in terms of opportunities yesterday, I just discovered what was the cause of my back pain. It's because I have nothing to sit on in my little tatami room at the house, and I'm slumped over. And that's causing me the back pain. So yesterday I tried to, sitting in my tatami room, catching up on things and reading, I tried to sit up straight, which is a good practice all around. All right, so that was pretty much yesterday. You can see the yesterday's Retiring in Japan video if you want a summary of all the things we did yesterday. Yumiko and I were very busy yesterday, and Yoko joined us for half the day. That was great, sister-in-law Yoko. Today's plan, it's a Sunday. There's no flea markets this weekend. It's the one weekend every month here in Shizuoka City that there are no flea markets to go to. So I think I'm going to try to go for a genuine hike this afternoon with hiking pack and everything, but not up into the deep mountains over there. I'm going to go into the Nihon Daira behind me here. Maybe try to do a hike all the way to the top of Nihon Daira, which would be an ambitious thing to do. That's my plan. Although I haven't talked to Yumiko yet to see if she's got anything on the radar that we can do together, maybe. We'll see. That's about it. We'll go for the last 24 hours. Let's go over the creed, which consists of 8 objectives, as follows. Number 1, to be always ready to die, to have my affairs in order, my relationship sound, and my life's work complete. 2, to make good and effective use of my time, to not waste my days. They're precious and few. Maybe not so precious. It's all relative, right? Relative to the stars. 3, to develop and maintain good and sound life principles. That's exactly the objectives I'm talking about here, and their attendant 35 principles. 4, to cultivate good emotional reactions, to react well to the challenges that I meet throughout the day. 5, to perform good actions relative to my creed. You can check it out in my book, Going Alone. You can find out what that creed exactly consists of. You can read it for free at goingalone.org. Number 6, to recognize my true limits and true opportunities so that I'm operating within scope. 7, to do just one thing at a time and do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully. And 8, to keep my balance so that I'm not tripping, falling, stumbling, or losing my footing in both mind and body. As for today, I think I already talked about my plan for today. Am I ready to die? Are my affairs in order? Yes, they certainly are. Are my relationships sound? I have no unfinished business with anybody. Is my life's work complete? My main book is written and edited and done? Yep. And my life's work of my daughter, raising her, is done as well. So yeah, I think I'm ready to die, should today be the day. And with that, my good life meditation is done. I'm going to head home and join my dear wife. You and I can walk through the Torii Shrine Gate together. We'll exit the so-called sacred ground of the shrine and back to the secular world. Have a secular dog walk and a secular breakfast. Well, actually, it'll be more of a holy dog walk because there's the entrance. There's one entrance to the shrine because it's kind of a holy dog walk because we walk the dogs here through the shrines. But whoa, what the heck was that? And there's the other shrine gate there. From there, we pass into the secular world. Here we go, hop, skip, and jump into the whoop. Skipping. Is that disrespectful? I don't think so. Let's skip a bow. Is it disrespectful to skip into the secular? Wish you all the best. Be safe. We're not too safe. Oh, is there any comments? Hold on. How do you look at the comments? Oh, Michael says hi. Hi, Michael Littlejohns. Your name I know. Take care. Bye-bye.